List of songs. Have an iPad. I have a tangerine. It's all very exciting.
How's everybody doing? It's like a nice theater. I feel far from you, but emotionally close. I was going to start with a song. How you doing? Good. Thanks. Can I grab that little capo? The black one? You were in a black dress, Bowie in the kitchen, pigeons on your balcony. Beautiful and barefoot, said you never show your bruises. I was hoping that you might show me. I've been living in a lifeboat, dizzy on the ocean. Couldn't tell you when I last saw land. Washed up on your doorstep, a servant at the temple, a Hail Mary from a drowning man. It felt romantic to learn a new language, desperate and damaged and aching to be. Yeah, you came on like the queen of chaos, like some unsolvable mystery. Your daddy made a living selling Jesus in the manger, salvation in the land of sin. You got me in a vulnerable position. You told me that I looked like him, and it felt electric to have your attention. Full surrender to your gravity. You came on like the queen of chaos, a child who only could ever play make-believe. You're never gonna let anybody stand beside you. You just tell them what they wanna hear. 'Cause you're good at telling stories and talking revolution and using people till they disappear. But goddess, when you get what you wanted, when you don't, my love, you mean. Yeah, you came on like the queen of chaos, but I never met anybody less free. Anybody less free. thoughts, concerns?
I love you.
That was a nice thought.
Two-part question. How are you feeling? And I was just wondering about, how are you feeling?
Like emotionally or physically?
Sick. And see, you sound great. I heard you last night in person. And I was shocked at how good you sounded because I knew you were sick. So.
Yeah, I've just been conserving.
You didn't sound like you were conservative.
Yeah. No, I'm conserving during the day and then giving it my all at night. Like a good sex worker. During the day, I rest, and at night, well, sex workers work during the day too, but you know what I'm saying. So yeah, so I've been, I got a upper respiratory thing like on day one of this tour. It was awesome. And then, well, Paul had it, Aaron had it, I got it. I think the bus driver maybe had it. It's just been good. It's just been lying in wait, you know, those kind of things. The non-COVID things have been lying in wait to like, they've been hungry. So it came on strong, no joke. And I'm on my last day of antibiotics because I started to feel worse on day 10. And my wife, who's a fucking magician, was like, it's possible that the virus moved into your sinuses and you should go to urgent care. And I was like, dude, come on. And I went to urgent care. He's like, yes, so the virus has moved into your sinuses. So I've just been on vocal rest, and so I don't talk during the day. And then I come here and we hang and I sing. It's really great. And then I go back to not talking. So yeah, so I'm feeling pretty good. Other than the fact that I feel kind of isolated. But I have an app that allows me to speak to people. It's really arduous. So like if you ask me a question, you're like, so, how are you feeling? And I was like,
We still love you.
I am feeling pretty good. It's nice to be on the other end of this.
So I'm not only am I not talking, but I'm technologically advancing myself. Feels nice. So yeah, that's a good, thanks for asking. Fuck yeah, you can.
Who did you see last night here? Was it Dr. Tom?
Dr. Tom sounds like somebody. Doctor who? Song, yeah. Yeah, no, I didn't see Dr. Song.
Because I've been on vocal rest for weeks at a time.
Yeah.
And I didn't have a talking app, so you're lucky.
Yeah, this thing is a lifesaver, and if you want to say something mean to someone, it doesn't sound as mean. Go fuck yourself.
It says go duck yourself.
Yeah, I've taken that off the phone. I control my destiny from a spelling perspective, which is not as fun because I misspell everything. And if you get to the end of one of these things and you've misspelled something in like a panic to get what you're saying out, and then you hit play, it just is, nobody has any idea what's happening. And you're just like, oh fuck. So yeah, so I went to Mass Eye and Ear. They scoped my pipes to make sure things were okay. They seem, on the last tour I might have damaged them a little bit from, singing incorrectly for 30 years and having a stressful 2-month tour and getting sick on that and singing through it. It's been awesome. We got like no shows for 3 years and then 2 tours that have been sort of wild, but at least on this tour everything works. On the last tour things were falling apart. So this has been like a joy. It's just been a little weird to be sick and snotting. So I've been sleeping sitting up and like massive amounts of tissue. An absurd amount of, I was actually thinking to myself like, God, can't we do this better? Like, that's a lot of tissue. And if I'm sick and like this thing's going around, that means people are just blowing your nose all the time. And then I started moving to toilet paper. I was in a hotel and I was like, this is a nice little squeezy squeeze. And I just was like, and it totally was great. It's just like, I need like a nipple attachment. Just jut straight out and I can lay the toilet tissue right on top. And just go. So I'm working on that. might not tour as much once the millions come in from that venture. Yeah. Any other questions? This is good questions. Hi. How are you?
I'm good, how are you?
Good.
I mean, you went over that, but it's kind of two questions. What's your favorite song to perform from the new album? And also, which one's the most special to you? Like, your favorite?
Yeah, on the new record?
Yeah. Or
She asked,
ever.
what song is my favorite to play on the new record, and what song is the most emotional for me to play? I like playing Blush. I like playing, these songs kind of play really easy, which is nice, like Pigeons. It's just such a fun, it's just like, it just feels so like second nature, so a lot of the record is that way. There's only a few songs that feel a little bit outside of my, like, there's a song called Futures Here, which I really love, and I wrote it with my buddy Sean, and he put so many chords in the song when we were writing it, because he's a piano player. So there's all these like leading chords. That one's not as, I have not yet found the sweet spot for that. So every time it's on the set list, I'm like, I'll write it and I'll be like, tonight's the night we do Futures Here. And then it's like, but maybe we will tonight, who knows? But it has a lot of passing chords, and your sweet daddy does just not know what he's doing. And the most emotional, like Blush has been really emotional, German Cars. Futures Here is actually pretty emotional.
Like, what's the most important to you? Like,
Probably German Cars feels important. Boston Accent feels important, but German Cars feels like it was always written. It was one of those kind of songs. And I wrote it 100% by myself, which I do sometimes, but I haven't done it that well in a long time, where I felt like, oh my God, that's cool, that's one. Because I like writing with other people because it's fun to kind of stretch. But German Cars was all me. So yeah, probably that. Good question. Yeah.
Do you ever do private shows?
I do, yeah.
Because my big sister's getting married this summer.
It's pretty fun that she's getting married. Do you like him or her?
I love them.
Okay, well, that's a good sign. That's like the first step.
But she's been listening to you since you performed at her high school in 2004.
Remember that?
Yeah, Miss Porter, sure.
And so I've been trying to email a lot, but I was wondering if we connected and if she could perform a little something for me this summer.
Jesus. I like that you come in hot like that.
It's been like, this is what my family has wanted to do for her for like years.
Jesus, you're good at this.
She loves you.
That's awesome.
All your like online concerts, and she has
Where does she live?
she lives in the city, but her wedding's in Connecticut.
Nice. I don't have an answer for you. It was an incredibly, you're good. You could sell screen doors to people who own a submarine, you know what I'm saying? What's that? Ice to the Eskimos, whatever, you know, those sayings. That's probably racist. Somehow. But so let's stick to the submarines and the screen doors. Cool, I'll play another song. Everybody, so I have a sort of a group of people called Room at the End of the World, and it's like a place where you go. It's a place where you go if you want more things than just shows, right? So we do Zooms once a month, and we hang, and I put up poems and songs that are unreleased, and stories and photos, and it's pretty fun. And I asked them just so I could get an idea of maybe what we could do during the pregame. I was like, if you're going to come to a pregame, let me know one song that you want to hear.
amazing.
Just one. People did not know the definition of one. But there's a lot of good ones in here, so I'll try one. Holy shit. This is one that, and then there was also like attached notes. So people could really dig in, like, when they went to your school of influence. I've been trying to hear this song live for years. And it's never happened, exclamation point. 7 years ago at a meet and greet, I asked Matt to sing a snippet of it for me, and he asked me to sing it instead. Which I did. It's my man, Ricky. Ricky, I'm gonna give this a shot for you. Because I don't want to hold you down this consistently in our life.
I appreciate it very much.
I even brought lyrics on an iPad. Nothing says you've gotten old quite like this.
Matt, you also took my hat at the Wilbur show and sang to me.
Oh my God, that was you? I can't see because this fucking theater's dark and I'm ancient.
I'm not a stalker, I promise.
Dude, that was the best. I love that I posted about that and you were like, he called me a kid. How old are you?
36.
Yeah, motherfucker.
Don't skip the song, please.
Imagine, I'm like, motherfucker, you're a kid. What do you want to hear? That's my move, like just fucking, like the Irish exit. You know what I mean? Where'd Matt go? All right, my man. The old ones are wild. Oh my God, that sounds like a John Mellencamp song. Anybody a super nerdy John Mellencamp fan? It's a non-single. It's on a record nobody liked. I'm gonna read the lyrics so that I don't do you wrong. Would you fall to pieces if I never came back? Tear it all